John and Mary in Ephesus, Foundations of Faith and Legacy. Welcome to today's lesson, where we'll explore the rich history of John the Apostle and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and their journey from Israel to Ephesus, a journey that would leave a profound mark on the early Christian community. Ephesus, one of the most prominent cities in the Roman Empire, became more than just a missionary outpost for early Christians. It was a refuge, a place of ministry, and a final home for some of Christianity's most revered figures, John the Apostle and Mary, the mother of Jesus. According to ancient traditions and early church writings, after the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus, John and Mary eventually left Jerusalem, seeking a new place to live and continue their ministry. Ephesus, a city known for its grandeur but also for its deep-rooted paganism, became their chosen destination. Their journey to Ephesus was not just a physical relocation, it was a mission. The Apostle John, often referred to as the beloved disciple, had been entrusted with the care of Mary by Jesus himself, as recorded in the Gospel of John. Ephesus, with its strategic location and vibrant population, offered a new frontier for spreading the gospel. John chapter 19, verses 26 and 27 tells us, "When Jesus saw his mother there and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to her, 'Woman, here is your son,' and to the disciple, 'Here is your mother.' From that time on, the disciple took her into his home." In Ephesus, John continued his role as a leader and teacher in the early church. The city, already home to a growing Christian community established by Paul, now had the wisdom and guidance of one of Jesus' closest disciples. John is believed to have written his gospel and his epistles during this time, addressing the spiritual needs and challenges of the early believers. Mary, revered as the mother of Jesus, lived a quieter life in Ephesus, offering prayer, support, and wisdom to the early Christians. Her presence in the city was a source of inspiration and strength for those who had recently come to faith. One of the most enduring traditions is that Mary spent her final years in Ephesus. The house of the Virgin Mary, located on a hill overlooking the city, is revered by both Christians and Muslims as the place where she lived and eventually passed away. While the historical accuracy of this tradition is debated, it remains a powerful symbol of Mary's presence in the city. "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made." These profound words, opening the Gospel of John, reflect the deep theological insight that John brought to the early Christian community in Ephesus. John's time in Ephesus also included a period of exile on the island of Patmos, where he received the vision that would become the book of Revelation. This prophetic book, filled with imagery and messages for the 7 churches of Asia, including Ephesus, further established John's legacy as a spiritual leader and visionary. John's legacy in Ephesus is immense. The Basilica of St. John, built in the 6th century by Emperor Justinian, is traditionally believed to mark the site of his tomb. John's writing, his leadership, and his deep love for the believers in Ephesus left a lasting impact that would resonate throughout the centuries. The story of John and Mary in Ephesus is a testament to the enduring power of faith and the transformative influence of those who walked closely with Jesus. Their presence in Ephesus not only strengthened the early church, but also provide a link between the earthly ministry of Jesus and the growing Christian movement.